And we head to New Orleans. New details about the New Year's terror attack that left 14 people dead and the attacker's two recent visits to the city. Allison Cossack has those details.
As President Biden prepares to visit New Orleans, the FBI is unveiling a detailed timeline of the New Year's Eve attack there.
We have a clearer picture today than we did even 2 days ago.
They say the suspect, 42-year-old Army veteran Shamsu Dinjabar, drove to Louisiana from Texas, arriving in the city around 10 p.m. New Year's Eve. At 12:15 a.m., investigators say he set a fire inside a house he had rented in the city. At 1:53, he can be seen placing a cooler which authorities say contained an IED on Bourbon Street and St. Peter. About a half hour later, at 2:20, he placed a second cooler on Bourbon and Toulouse. At 3:15, he raced his rented Ford F-150 down Bourbon Street, killing 14 people and injuring dozens more.
Lone actors, or small cells of individuals who typically radicalize to violence online and who primarily use easily accessible weapons, have posed the greatest terrorism threat to our homeland.
Authorities say the casualties could have been much higher because the fire inside the rental home burned out before it could spread to the accelerants Jabbar had placed inside. And they say the detonator Jabbar tried to use to set off those IEDs inside the coolers failed before he was killed in a shootout with law enforcement. Investigators say Jabbar traveled to New Orleans twice in the months before the attack, recording this video as he rode around the French Quarter on a bike. Sources say Jabbar recorded several videos in which he claimed he had joined ISIS earlier this year. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas warns
ISIS continues to seek to radicalize individuals outside of the Middle East.
In his videos, Jabbar also threatened his family and said he wanted to focus the U.S. on the war between the believers and disbelievers. Allison Cossack, ABC News, New York.